All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for January 15th through the 21st, 2026. But the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. First card out is be yourself authentically. Love every part of yourself. Be the most authentic version of yourself and let others see you. I get my nails done tomorrow. Don't judge me. The second card out is the blank slate. And last card out is you got this. Keep going, stick to the plan one day at a time, and you're on the right path. Keep the faith. It feels like you're really beginning to come into your own. You're really beginning to own who and what you are in its entirety. You're learning to love and trust yourself more than you ever have. It it's just giving completion. Like completion energy, the energy of you feeling whole, you reclaiming your power, you standing very confidently and courageously in who you are, in your sovereignty, and giving yourself your own flowers. I'm saying that because you see the flowers, her head with the flowers. It's something like you're giving yourself your flowers. You're realizing how great you are and how much you have accomplished, regardless of how the external or physical illusion of it may make you feel. I'm saying like physical illusions of it because it feels like you didn't feel like you had accomplished much because you didn't have like the physical tangible proof of what it is that you've been doing or what it is that you have done or what it is that you're doing for the collective or for the humanity, right, for the greatest good of all. The work that you're doing and have been doing this incarnation has been primarily in the spiritual energetic realms, right, like in other realms and dimensions. And it's just now at this point where we're at right now, beginning 2026 going into 2027, is just now flowing into the physical. But it's still not everybody is able to grasp or see it, you know. But because you have let go of feeling like, oh well, I don't have I'm not receiving the physical recognition or the physical compensation or the physical acknowledgement of what I'm doing, what I bring to the table, X, Y, Z. Like you've kind of like let that ship sail and sink, and you have just been like, I I'm proud of myself, and it's you giving yourself your own positive recognition and your own pep talks, and it's your own courage and confidence that you're culminating within the self, right? Because you are, for the first time ever, it feels like giving yourself a chance to just stop and look back at how much you have gone through this entire incarnation that you've been on this planet, physically on this earth, this lifetime. How much you have brought yourself up by the bootstraps on, pulled yourself up from the abyss on, time and time and time and time and time and time again, when people didn't believe in you, when people betted against you, when things looked bleak, when it looked like you were down for the count, you got your ass back up over and over again. You allowed yourself to experience the fullness, the entirety of the physical human experience, from the densest, most intense, most darkest, most negative, most painful, traumatic realm existence of it, spectrum of it, all the way into now you're experiencing how great it can be, right? How amazing life can be. You're starting to experience the goodness of life, the good people, places, things, events, occurrences, relationships, the financial matters of it, right? But when you were going through nothing but the intensity and the darkness and the heaviness and the negative experiences and the pain and the suffering and the trauma, you pulled yourself out of it. You believed, you held on to your faith. You held on to the belief and something greater than you. You continued to pour into yourself. You kept it boots to the ground, 10 toes down. You held it down and you stuck to the plan. You stuck to the mission. Regardless what you went through, you kept the faith. You kept the faith, and you kept fighting, and you were resurrected, and you were brought back to life time and time and time and time again, and you will continue to be, because of your faith, your resilience, and the amount of selflessness that you have had for this incarnation. And you're seeing it. You're seeing just how much you were tested, how much you went through, and how much you came through. And you're seeing how much of a feat and accomplishment that in itself has been. A lot of people went through a lot less, and they caved, they cracked, they sold out, they didn't make it, they fell. That you've got a lot of fallen comrades, and in every sense. You had a lot of people that you started this mission off with, this incarnation off with, not even just in this incarnation, but you have a lot of people that you started this earth mission with that didn't make the cut, because it is rough. It has been rough, and it was not for the faint of heart. It was not for the weak, and you have proven yourself worthy. You have proven yourself worthy, but not even with just the stuff that you have gone through, and the spiritual and the mental and the emotional warfare side of it. You were still dealing with things physically that would have and did break many people prior to you. But you are seeing the magnitude of it and what you have gone through, and you're giving yourself your claps, your applause, your pat on the back, your congratulatory energy. You're pouring into yourself. You're feeling good, confident, courageous, brave. You're feeling appreciative and grateful for yourself, for your guides, for everybody who ever stepped in to protect you, fight for you, save you, your loved ones, whatever the case may be, anybody and anything, any entity or energy, mystical being, creature, whatever, any soul that has stepped in for you, that has helped you in any way, shape, or form, you are filled, overjoyed with gratitude for them and for yourself, for God, source, universe as a whole. And it's filling you up with a whole bunch of really good, new, rejuvenated energy. And it's culminating a entirely newfound, very foreign form of self-love for yourself that you have not had ever. You're loving yourself, and you're appreciating yourself, and you're feeling proud of the things that you have done thus far, this incarnation, regardless whether or not people were able to see it, perceive it, understand it, grasp it, appreciate it. Because you now know what it is that you have done, what it is that you have been through, what it is that you have accomplished, what it is that you have overcome. And they were not by any means small feats, small trials, small tests, small tribulations, small rites of passages. They were huge. They were soul crushing. They were unbearable. But you shouldered it all and you kept going regardless what was continuously thrown at you, what was nefariously, maliciously added to you. You kept going. No matter the amount of pain, no matter the amount of burden, no matter the amount of struggle, no matter the amount of suffering that you were unfairly subjected to, you kept going. And this is something that you should be immensely proud of yourself for. It was no small feat. It is not a small feat, and it is not something that has gone unrecognized, unnoticed, or unappreciated. You will get your flowers just as you are giving them to yourself currently right now. You will have your compensation. You will have your justice. You will and are stepping into your freedom. You have become invincible. You have become quite the asset, quite the threat. To be fair, you've always been a threat, but now it's just off the charts for it, because you have the guidance, the source and protection. You have the blessing and the endorsements of damn near every kind of being at this point, because you have done things that they themselves would not, could not, and did not do. You have a lot of people, a lot of beings, a lot of energies, a lot of entities that support you and are coming in to support you, fight for you, protect you, give to you, nurture you, make sure that you have all that you need, all that you desire, all that you want. Make sure that you and your loved ones, you and your family and friends are always and forever taken care of. And so that you will be able to go forth and rebuild humanity in the way that you came here to do so. You're being brought a infinite amount of support, both physically, spiritually, and energetically. And so allow yourself to go through this phase of newness, of reset. It's a reset. It's you stepping into the good. As it's new, it's foreign to you, it's something that you have yet to experience in this incarnation, in any of your incarnations, and you, but you deserve it. But you have got to allow yourself to go through this reset of things. I think I said it on the last week's video, or the video after the video before that about the cage lion. um, of some things are coming up for you to essentially know what happened, why it happened, and so that you can just close the case on it and move the f on. Right? It's not it's come it came up or is coming up for you to know, accept, and be like, oh, okay, word, bet, got it. For you to be like, oh, so that's what the f what this was. That's what the f this that's what was happening. Word, got it, bet, understood. It's for it was for you to have clarity and understanding around it, and to also give you the truth of the matter, instead of you just being in limbo, or you just being in curiosity over the things. You're I'm being pulled back over here to the love every part of yourself, being the most authentic version of yourself. There's a connecting thread of energy here. It's because you are learning to love yourself first before others. It's new for you. This is why it's interconnecting with the blank slate card, recent, past, present, near future. But this is currently what you're doing, but it's strange for you. It's foreign to you. It's you coming out of putting others before you. You're learning to love yourself first, and to release the idea of doing so makes you selfish. You don't have an ounce of selfishness in your body. But and so, like I said, again, in one of these past readings, it's like you're getting like a teaspoon of Leo energy. I'm so sorry. I feel like all the time in my readings, Leos are catching strays. Leos be catching stray shots all the time in my video. But I'm saying is because, Leos love, it's like always the Leo show. Look at me. Here I am. It's shower me with the love. Look at me. Look how great I am. I want to be center stage, and, I love my selfness. Leos are very confident, and it's just like you got like you're getting like a teaspoon, tablespoon of Leo energy to give you to make you feel more okay with putting yourself first, and making things about you, putting your well-being at the forefront for the first time ever. You're you're learning to take care of you first. You're learning to be okay with other people not liking you, other people being triggered by you being in your power, other people, yeah, just for lack of better words, it's you getting rid of your old safety mechanisms, and trying to keep the peace, people pleasing ways. It's you loving yourself enough to be okay with people not liking you. It's you putting up some very firm boundaries. Like I said, the Seven of Wands energy has been potent lately, and I feel like we're gonna ride this energy for a while. 2026, it's very much full of Seven of Wands, standing your ground. Like, I'd hate to have to, but I will. Like, you could f around and find out type of energy. It's like this. Whereas before, you were in what is this? This is you were in like Eight of Swords. Like, I'm blind and bound. I'm trapped and confined. I cannot type of energy where now you're like, so what's up? Huh? So what? So you 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 want to like this is the energy that you're in, that you're stepping into, that you're that you're stepping into currently, or have been in for 2026 thus far, where you're very Seven of Wands energy, very much I, f around and find out type of energy, very much you being okay with, if people want the smoke they can get the smoke. You love and light but ready to fight, like my hoodies say. This is this is you're fully embodying, I'm love and light but ready to fight energy currently, because you love yourself enough to not care whether or not people are like, oh, she's kind of a bitch, or he's kind of a bitch, or they're kind of a bitch, or whatever the case may. You're in the like, hey, look, sticks and stones, ho, like you're you're very much, because you know who you are and you know what you've come through. So like, what's somebody being mad over the fact that you're putting up boundaries, or what's somebody being mad over the fact that like you're speaking your truth and you're protecting yourself and your energy first? You're this is where you're at. This is where you at with it, just point blank period. This is where you at with it. You this this blank slate with you is giving you the utmost amount of courage and confidence within yourself to be like, y'all can get the F up out of here. I don't care. It's good. It's good energy. It's feisty. Right. It's it's good because this has been a feat for you to be able to do and accomplish in many lifetimes. So it's now you're, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh Leah, oh, I see, oh, okay, yeah, the Chiron is you healing your Chiron wounding. Um, so this was like a, sorry, I'll tell you the thing, because you're gonna be like, what did she get? So for me personally, I have my Chiron was in the fifth house of Leo. Just, so I'm like, Leo. It was is the connection point for me, but it was around something for some of you all. You're healing your Chiron wounding and allowing others to see your creations, your creative work, your content, allowing others to see you as you truly are in your authenticity, and what it is that you're creating, or what your gifts and abilities are. Your um, you're healing the rejection sensitive this RSD, rejection sensitive dysmorphia. Uh, I think that's what it's called, or disorder, or so. Anyways, it's a lot of people who have ADHD. We have this thing of like trying to keep the peace and putting others' wants, needs, or well beings before our own, because we hyper perceive rejection from others, and so this is healing. You're fixing. This is healing. And also, to heal your Chiron wounding is so difficult. Most people go through multiple lifetimes and don't ever fix or heal or even acknowledge their Chiron wound. Like they don't even know that that's affecting them. So if this is something that you, and that's not even if, like I'm reading the energy of it, you doing this is a huge monumental accomplishment and achievement as well. And yeah, like other people externally may not know this is something that you're doing, and that's fine, but they will see it in the matter of the fact that you're showing up differently, authentically, very courageously. And not only that, but you're putting yourself and your creations out there unapologetically. You don't care if it triggers somebody. You don't care if somebody's going to be upset about it. You don't care if somebody has some sort of like haterade negative comment that's going to come of it. You're putting it out there because you like it. Like, hey, you like it. It feels good to you. You're doing it. You're not out here like just trying to, like raise hell, just for the you're not trolling is what I'm saying. It's just that you don't care if there's haters that want to say something about what it is that you're doing, because at the end of the day somebody's going to have something to say about what it is that you are doing, period. And the "you got this" is just kind of what it says. You're really doing the things, and it's very heartwarming, and everyone wants you to know that they're really proud of you, that they're very proud of you for what it is that you have done, what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're accomplishing, and they're here to support you no matter what. Don't be afraid to do what it is that you're called to do, and to take those intuitive nudges, and to post what it is they're telling you to post, and to say what it is that they're telling you to say, because you are protected, you are safe, you are untouchable. And it should anybody try anything, they will be stopped well before their plan ever unfolds in the physical. Please know that. Please know that you are safe. Please know that you are protected. You might be seeing 444 frequently. That's that protection. You got the protection around you. And also to trust your intuition and your intuitive guidance when you're seeing, if you are seeing 444 frequently, trust that you are protected to follow the guidance that you are getting. You are safe to do so, whatever this is. The card that's at the bottom of the deck is "Let the pain fuel your gains. Use your struggles as a source of empowerment. Let your hurt ignite your soul. Transmute this negative experience into something positive." And that's what the F you doing. That's exactly what you doing right now. Is you're, like I said, you're remembering the things that happened. You're getting the truth of whatever it is that you went through, or why it was that you went through what you went through, so that you can use that as fuel, empowerment, and energy for you to push and excel yourself forward, and do the things, create the things, say the things, or post the things that it is that you're being guided to say, do, create, or post to help others. And by you being yourself authentically, by you putting yourself out there as you truly are, and by you being in this like very self-love, very like I love myself energy, it's so very magnetic, but it's also very repelling for who and what is not in alignment for you. And this is just really a very beautiful unfolding that is taking place for you. Like I said, all this year, next year, that's happening, and it's a lot of really potent energy that's coming in for you. It's a lot of support. It's a lot of success. It's a lot of recognition. It's a lot of love, loving energy. It's a lot of comfort that's coming in, and allow it because you have worked so hard for it. Allow it because you deserve it. Allow it because it is well past time. Allow it. And that's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And the New Earth Guidebook to Healing and Ascension is available on Amazon. And don't forget that you can book a recorded reading with me or a session with me, apply to work one with me, and all the links to all the things, donations, and whatnot are in the description box below. Thank you all for everything. I'll see you guys. Peace, squad.